Hello, hello. We are live. Check that out. Let me see. Today's gonna be an alt run. I don't really know what I want to play just yet. I think I just want to do my main today, if we can. I think that would be the best option. Even though it's an alt run, I think I just want to play my Warlock, so I think that's what we're gonna do. That's pretty fair. I don't know. We'll find out. If there's like not very many people, then I guess we can like pug it or something. Or if there's like very few people, then we can also look at just going through and doing like a Mythic Plus or something. Yeah, if it's just us two, then we can probably do that and do Sunday instead. I think maybe Kurasan, maybe Karsing. I say maybe on Karsing, even though I haven't heard from him in like a hot minute.
Oh, I was just with him like an hour and a half ago.
I forgot that I didn't open my vault. Crazy.
I haven't touched my vaults in a hot minute.
Iris of the Dark Beyond. I'm getting the conjoined glass bracers because they are a higher item level.
Backmonk's not his mage. I don't know why I say Backmonk. You don't know who the fuck Backmonk is. You know who Back is. But...
Yeah, I don't know who Backmonk is.
I like umpteen fucking years ago, I met him on his monk, and his monk's name was Backmonk. And he was despite everything, he's always been Backmonk, even though he's not even on a monk. He made it easy though by like being Backmage, Backrogue, but he did change his mage's name to like Marquis or something.
Yeah, he has the back rogue that I know about.
I invited his mage to the guild, and then he name changed his mage.
What do you seek?
Oh hell yeah, I can upgrade these bracers all the way to 157.
Good health to you.
I think I was supposed to upgrade this Void Glass Chris as well.
Offer you my aid.
Or the Sovereign's Blade, rather. Completely forgot to.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Alright, we're good on that one.
Doing fucking the dailies on the Twilight Highlands for the marks. Hi back.
Heyo.
Cause like nobody's killing the fucking rares anymore, so it's just easier to get the marks now just by doing the stupid full cost and alts.
Really? No one's doing the rares there?
Not really, not on my servers.
Did you get your car?
No.
I already asked her that. You can't ask her that. It's a question that's already been observed at the forum.
You gotta edit your Discord message, be like, failure, and then everyone will stop asking.
No, it actually is worse than that. The way I did
Worse than
get it
failure.
today. got there, Blue found one they really, really liked and everything. And
I needed to turn off that so that it wouldn't just randomly pop up my bars anymore. It was really frustrating me.
I need to have your driver's license for the... I forgot my license at home!
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Truly tragic.
So now I'm gonna have to take an Uber in the morning to go back.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did they hit you with the, if you don't buy it right now, it's going to be gone in 12 hours?
They can try, but we know that they've had it since the 30th, so they've had like 15 days already. So, and I literally like, cause Blue had actually tried saying that. They're like, well, maybe they can hold it, or I'm like, look, they open at 9 a.m. and we're gonna be here. They close in 45 minutes. If somebody comes in and buys it in that time frame, it was not meant to be at this point.
Yeah, if they buy it that fast, then it was definitely not your car.
That's how I
Which
feel.
Mythic plus alt do you want? Do you want mage or priest?
It is up to you on if, and depending also how many people we have, I suppose, but also like whatever you would like to play.
I don't have a target.
I need to fix my fucking... Why does it do that? It's so weird. The cooldown manager like gives me 4 different copies of the same ability if it is like shared across specs, even though I'm not using all of the different profiles. It's so strange. Small indie dev team, am I right?
Dude, my favorite is I'll be casting something on my evoker, like Disintegrate or Fire Breath, and if the cast stops midway, the cast bar still continues going like it was never interrupted. So then my dumb ass is in there like, so did Fire Breath go off? Is it on cooldown? Is it off cooldown? Where are we at right now?
I had to take Shadow Fury off of my talent list because I don't have enough points to get Shadow Fury. Which is what we in the Warlock biz industry call very sag. Alright, we'll have to see if that works out. What can we spend these love tokens on again?
Mounts, toys, pets, transmog.
It's been such a hot minute since I've done the Valentine's event.
There was a new mount, a bunch of new transmogs, and there's a new... Make sure you buy that eyes only for you toy, though. Straight up. It makes people become invisible, so you can actually see fucking NPCs and shit. It helps, but people in your party are still visible, so you'll still be able to see Jade.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw your screenshot in Discord about it.
Oh yeah, I fully recommend. Especially with how many people are gonna be like the main, you know, the initial quest for like fucking midnight is exhausting. Because like I did the initial quest on the beta, and there were so many fucking people that I couldn't see things, and it was just.
Man, that is one thick sword. Okay, the bow's kind of cool.
The bow's really pretty.
I think I already have that one. Yes, I already have the Living Rose pet and the Heartseeker Moth pet. I don't have the Heartseeker Mana Ray. What the hell?
The new mount. Dude, so Marvel Rivals has a gacha they dropped today.
Gross.
Basically, like you have like a 1 in 8 chance to get something, right? But every time you fail, the price increases, as you know, gotchas do.
That's trash.
It's a bit now. Like if you're unlucky, it costs a total of like 2,500, which is about the average price for most things to begin with. So I think cost Blue like I think Blue didn't get it, so they basically purchased everything the hard way.
That's still pretty rough.
Yeah, so I have my 100 currency, which is chump change, and I get like a spray, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And so I go for the second one, which is 200 currency, and the card comes out golden, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is like an MVP or something, like just enough to keep me to want to keep buying more. Taste like I'm almost close to the skin, but not the skin. And the card comes out, and it ricochets off of all the balloons, popping all of them, and I get all 9 rewards at once.
Man.
So apparently, I got like that 1 in 400 chance or something, and I'm like, oh, I'm not getting the WoW mounts, am I? Valentine's Day. that luck is long gone now. Cause I just got like 2 fucking like legendary skins for $2 basically. So I got like a $30 thing for $2.
Okay. We have an applicant. Excuse me? That's crazy.
Alright, time for controversial questions. How do you feel about the fact it's gonna cost gold for your upgrades?
I think it's okay.
Personally, I will take the gold. Like if there, because I feel like if Blizzard was gonna do something, I'd rather just be the gold.
I don't overly mind the gold swap from like the Valor Stones and whatnot.
People are like, it should have just stayed crash. I mean, like, yeah, that would have been great. The Blizzard's not that easy. They're gonna do something. So it might as well be something that's farmable.
My mom's credit card works on gold. It doesn't work on Valor Stones.
That is true.
That is true. I can farm herbs, sell herbs to upgrade gear. I cannot farm herbs, sell herbs to farm Valor. Valor makes me run dungeons. I don't want to run dungeons. I want to farm herbs. And then my other favorite controversial question is how everybody's complaining about the housing bit. They're like, they're gonna make us do housing. No?
I don't even think you need to. I don't even think like if that quest is real. I don't know if it's real or not, but if that quest is real, I don't even think it's necessarily requiring you to quote unquote do housing beyond just buy a house. Like that's it.
No, it's not even host. You could just attend somebody else's house too.
That is true.
You don't have to be the owner of a house. You just have to go to somebody's house. And the other part that, if it's true, which I think Wowhead is the one who's talked about it as well, is that it's part of like the 1 out of 4 options. Where we talked to Faerun or whatever, and she's all like, delves or dungeons or world quests or world bosses. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I think that was one of those quests.
Oh,
You could just not pick it.
If it's one of those quests, it is going to be so fucking easy to get that weekly out of the way.
I mean, doing the delve one was, it was, no, it was the dungeon one. It's literally do, like, one dungeon of this expansion or something, for, like, this expansion. Like, most of them are really stupid easy. And to be fair, it's hard for people with no friends to try to gather 5 friends to meet in a house.
I mean, that's just a call to join a guild, if anything else. Or also to make friends. Oh, hey, look, it's Squibbo.
Yeah, a lucrative new weekly quest upgrade. No, so, like, Wowhead's talked about it. So, I'm assuming, since Wowhead has talked about it, it's a quest.
The official Blizzard recommendation is to open up a second account.
That does sound like a Blizzard thing.
Wish I had friends.
I'm gonna go be really fucking bad in this raid today. I'm gonna be odd.
Oh, what the hell? They're neutering Arcane next week?
That doesn't surprise me.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot that I technically blocked Squibbo like fucking forever ago, and he joined voice, and the words are like, "Hey, someone you don't like joined voice chat. Do you want to leave? Do you want to stay?"
What did I do?
I can't remember, dude. I really don't remember. It was so fucking long ago.
Fucking oops.
I'm such
Like,
a
I was
kind
always-
and generous soul. Why would you block me?
You know what? Maybe it was a transmog. Maybe you posted some transmog, and I'm like, I don't want to see this, and I just put you on block.
What the hell?
That sounds like something I would do.
My transmogs are all incredibly inoffensive.
I mean, you can say that, but I've had him muted for like 5 X packs.
Who said that?
That's fiery. That's what he said.
That also does sound like some fire would say too.
Carson, are you coming?
Apparently, apparently you can't read the sentence
Log in.
above that one.
No, I was driving a yak. I can't read at all.
I need confirmation who is Aranowin.
That is my buddy from Season of Discovery.
Gotcha. I need to make a note. There we go.
And he's not online, but there's a paladin named Tierspeth who is also one of my buddies from Sod.
Gotcha. Carson, would you like to tank for us today?
I can.
Would you please?
I wish I'd known that before I logged into my healer, but yeah.
I'm the token evoker.
Nice, nice.
Yep. I feel like once again they are slowly diminishing. Like, just are. They are not surviving. I should probably.
I'm not dueling you.
You fear the melee hunter. I understand.
I don't have any PvP gear on this guy. If I was on my Death Knight, I would probably duel you, but
Play warrior. Why not?
All my PvP gear is on my Death Knight.
Some of my talents reset.
No, anything but that.
If here.
So I'm getting. I hate this game, bro.
Lube.
Hold on. I don't remember what talent. Look. Right, warrior. I still can't fucking spell.
it's got 4 letters.
Okay, well I can't
The warrior has double that.
Can you count?
Nope. I'm a drummer. I can only count 4.
That's crazy. How did this guy die?
Cool.
How did he die? Oh, look, it's Kira-san. Are you gonna join us today?
Yeah, can you invite Solana?
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure.
Smited by God. GG no re. That's funny.
This
I don't know how
motherfucker
else to
is
explain
too
it.
hard. Can I get a dingle hopper?
Excuse me?
I just looted a dingle hopper.
Oh, that's one of them from the Little Mermaid.
Hmm.
It's a fork.
Is that?
And just sling mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, dingle hopper.
Others?
Then the snarf blaster is the pipe.
The fact that you remember that is terrifying.
Like weird movie memory.
I think that's how most people's memories are, like little movies.
Do you guys pronounce that as Za?
We have tripped the Maniforge's security measures and cannot materialize.
Glad the warrior tree is
Destroying this construct should lower the Maniforge's defenses.
One
I like
talent.
we all just cohesively agree that we're just gonna
Ow,
You
ow,
found
ow.
good fish.
I was gonna say, do I not have any food? It looks like I don't have any flasks. That's actually wild. Just let me know when you're ready, Carson.
I should be ready.
I mean, you don't have any candies?
No, I threw that shit out.
It gives me stamina and verse,
Thank you, Squibbo.
which is better than two stats.
Got you.
Wait, that math sounds weird. Hold on.
Here comes the spread. Make sure you take this out of the group.
I know you'll never need mana, but I did give proc mana.
That was an incredibly odd place to drop that for the tank.
It really was. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
We ain't going back.
I guess not. He said this thing is dying today.
Fucking hope it dies today.
I'm used to going over here, so it's
Yeah,
going
that's
over
fine.
here, and then we can move the boss.
Man, we already... Damn. Hang on, wait. I'm getting you up, Croc. Don't take it yet.
Pressed... Did it just disconnect me?
It probably did.
Thought I just got
Are you fucking real?
a big old back spike.
It's okay, I don't need
Seconds.
heals, apparently!
All the healers are dead.
Mommy!
What the fuck, wizard? Kept getting disconnected when we were doing the.
Did
train
everybody
run the
get
other night.
disconnected?
No, not everybody. I didn't, and it looks like several others
The
did not.
important ones.
Yeah, just all of the important ones.
Oh no!
Logging in eventually.
Yeah, I died. Oops. 8%. That's actually pretty good. Tail scale, shut up.
Oh, you use Tailscale too?
I was trying to set up, I forget something else. I was trying to set up something, and I needed Tailscale to try and do... Oh, I remember. I think I was trying to set up, like, my own network as a service or whatever. Basically, like, the same kind of, like, cloud storage that companies have, but, I think I got through some of it on Tailscale, and then I just gave up because I couldn't actually get it to connect. Because networking is not a hobby or a passion.
Oh yeah, look how many are offline. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, there we go.
I wonder what that guy's doing these days.
I got killed by the lag balls.
I think we need at least 3 more mages.
At least. I wonder if Lancio is gonna come back.
Who is Lancio? Who are these non-gilded randoms?
That is a great question.
On
The evoker's chest. If in the event that you were unaware.
Yes, I wasn't sure. There was another character with chest in her name.
Fair, I'm not in the guild, so...
Do you want me to invite you?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
But yeah, but
Nope.
Lanso, Zazaza. Who's this
Light
rogue?
stuff.
Who are these people?
We're gonna give that dude a couple of minutes. Just to see if he comes back.
Good, I can eat my sandwich.
Did you bring enough for the whole class? Or...
I only have 2, so.
Oh fuck, I gotta add Scone system right now 'cause I forgot about that.
I want to listen to not what I'm currently listening to.
You want to listen to Electric Callboy?
That is a great band. I'm gonna one-up you and say that you should listen to Cheerleader Roadkill.
Interesting.
Hey, they're back.
I'm gonna one down you and say that you
Hands
should
back,
listen
now they're
to
not
Infant
flowing.
Annihilator.
One down you. Where'd the Chloe go? Did they just go offline?
They have my buff, so they were here. They were online when I buffed.
We're just gonna ready check, and we will hit them with the pull here momentarily.
I'm gonna eat another piece of candy.
Phenomenal.
I'm trying to think. Oh, look, there's Chloe. Another back.
Excellent. Excellent.
The stats it's giving me a headache.
Well, that's not good.
Because it says, is stamina and versatility is increased by 25% of level. That seems higher than most of the feats in
Come here. Now put him over here. Where are you
taking him?
Away.
I guess we'll put him in the corner again.
Where'd you get this guy? Where'd you find him? What kind of back alley did you grab this tank out of?
You know how in that one movie with Tom Hanks? You know how that in that one movie with Tom Hanks where he's like a ship captain and the pirates hit him? And they just pulled the one dude off of the street and he just is like an acting sensation?
Yeah.
This guy, the tank, is gonna be a tank sensation. You just don't know it yet.
I am doubtful. I have 3 characters I can tank on if we need to.
I also can swap the tanks. I got it.
Put a thing in my slot.
Alright, giving a paradox.
I'm trying to get out of this fucking shit.
I couldn't remember what my keybind was for my extra action button. I had to stand there for a moment.
I click it.
I should probably keybind it. I have it macroed. I should put it somewhere.
Okay. Come on, big boy. Back over here.
And he's dead. Hell yeah. World first.
Alright, when the whole group doesn't DC, it actually dies. That's good.
Oh, right there. Hell of an upgrade.
I'm 12. That feels right.
Shoot it a roadkill. Just sounds like Green Day before they got MK Ultra and turned into fucking weirdos.
Before Green Day got MK Ultra. I haven't heard Green Day in a hot minute.
They haven't put out anything worthwhile in 20 years.
Why not a 12? I guess for a raid I wouldn't need a 12, would I?
Yeah, what are you interrupting?
Yeah, I realized that the raid build, it makes sense raid build wouldn't have 12. Oh my god, wait, I need to do a contract.
Why does
I mean,
this thing
I can
keep
write
yelling
one
at
up for you if you want.
Battle Tower?
Do you have one with you, like right now?
No, I mean, I can pull up Word and then email it to you or something.
Deal with the Shadow God before pushing on.
I thought you were actually gonna be helpful.
I'm honestly lost as to what you mean by a contract, to be entirely honest.
Okay, so there is a secret, like one of those Warcraft secret things, where if you do all 3 of the contracts with the brokers, you get a mount. And this is my last week.
Oh, okay.
So I need to buy the contract for Cartel Go.
The reef the manifold uses to create the Shadow God's findings is up ahead. It must be fled. I will stay here and make sure no one comes to its defense.
Now I've got even because I fear like this will be a really annoying thing to grind next expansion until like this becomes easy.
I need a target.
It'll depend. If they implement housing stuff into the like raids as early as the War Within, then I think it'll be pretty easy to find a group for it. If they don't, however, then yeah, it'll be the last Titan.
I mean, people were doing Dragonflight stuff this expansion. We just had to find the right group.
Yeah.
I mean,
A couple of us, there was 6 of us, we went and we did all of the Dragon Blades raids on it.
Yeah, and then I'm also sure that, like, if we really wanted to, we could probably put together, like, an off night or something wherein, as a guild group, we go in and do older raids for transmog or achievements or whatever. I'd like to try and, like, set up more of those, like, kind of guild events for midnight, because I didn't really do that for this expansion. I don't know if anybody would be interested, except for, like, a couple of people, but...
I would.
If I suicide after this boss, do I end up at the front door?
Probably.
A reset boss.
You don't have your little teleporter card thingy?
Apparently, I don't on this character.
Rip.
I have the Galaga one though.
Fiery. I forgot that I was on my Warlock and that we can summon this dude instead of just waiting for him to run. We're just gonna countdown it.
Why are we killing this thing? It's just an animal.
It's making the silk so that they can make their enslaved Shadow Guard people.
But presumably it's just making silk, and they use the silk for evil purposes. This isn't a bad creature.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it shouldn't make silk.
It's fighting back. It's resisting.
God.
I needed one way the fuck over here, but
What is wrong with us?
oops. I charged into that like an idiot and got rooted.
Oops. Listen, this is not the first, nor will it be the last time that we murder a hobo as the player character.
That's not even inaccurate.
It's not very champion of us.
No, it is. Think about it, right? Of the many problems that Azeroth is inflicted with, whether it be an infestation of old eldritch void beings or giant silk creatures, the solution is always a sharp knife or a heavy hammer.
Yeah. I see no problem with that. Actually, I do. I throw bombs. I don't use...
This thing is probably endangered. Have you seen another one?
Maybe it shouldn't have made silk. Alright, groups 1 and 3 will be doing the first soak.
I'm gonna hold off because I have a feeling that since group 2 is not a lot of us, that they're gonna soak.
Looks like they are for the most part.
You have more faith than I do.
Can you get out of your gun, sir? Okay, I mean, if you want to take 2 of those, I'll let you have them.
Now you're doing what I do as a fucking tank. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
oh,
he
you,
taught it off of me, so here, have it.
it's like, oh, you want a tank? Okay, you can tank.
The Shadow God's numbers will dwindle. Return
I hate
to the
myself for
center
killing
of
that thing.
We need to determine our next.
That's okay, you don't need to do that. I'll hate you enough for the both of us.
That's...
We lost a tank.
More important than us. Oh no.
Where did we even find that guy?
Raid Finder.
Right? Oh, okay.
Did you say we won't need another tank?
Did you want me to hop over to a tank?
Oh, I thought you said we didn't need another tank. Let me see if I can get one before we get there.
I think putting our lives in the hands of pugs is not the best.
I mean, it's not the worst. Think about it.
It's not
You...
great.
Think about it. We could be in the hands of me as a tank.
I would rather that. My faith in pugs wanes by the day.
Is this because you don't think that your average pug is like a very good player, or is this because you're still salty from being declined from like 40 plus 10s in a row?
Well, from pugging like hundreds of keys in the last like few months, I've realized that like the average player is kind of retarded, and then like the average pug, like the more of your people that you know are in a group, like whatever pug you have is gonna make up for your ability to communicate with their fucking atrocious IQ. Like if you have 4 of your friends in a group and then you pug one guy, he's going to be the biggest, dumbest, drooling retard you've ever met. It's just how the game works.
I can't remember. Is Hydral an okay server?
Should be. I hope so. I don't know if they built any housing projects in Hydra yet. Should be fine.
No, let's keep that. Let's keep that to ourselves for a little bit. I will say though that I think statistically it might have gone up or down since the last I saw this, because the last time I actually saw this statistic was back in the very beginning of Dragonflight. I think only like 22 to 25% of the total player base of World of Warcraft actually clears heroic without buying it.
That kind of makes sense. I mean, you consider like there's probably a lot of really smart people out there who have very slow fingers, you know? And it's not their fault. Then you have like a lot of really dumb people with fast fingers like me.
That number feels like lower and higher than I expected it to be somehow.
Like, I think a lot of people tend to forget how much of the player base is just very not good at the game.
Yeah, like this Lancio guy doing less damage than definitely on Luminar, where all you have to do is look at it and right click.
I know that a large percentage, a lot of people were being out DPS'd by the one button rotation when they first added it, and I think they still are.
I feel like Lancio is one of the guys that would benefit from pressing the one button.
I have done the one button on most of my characters at this point, and I have been nearing the top DPS for most of them, and I'm just...
I gotta be honest, I definitely looked up one button rotation tier list before I started again.
How come we're running a low number of peeps? Cause fuck you.
Because the less pugs, the better.
This guy just doesn't want anybody to inspect him to see that he has a boosted trinket equipped.
Is that Lancio?
It's the druid who's
That's not
talking.
a boost. That's not a boost. That's a remix.
Yeah, remix is basically a boost.
You know what? Fair. I'm not even gonna argue that.
There.
I like his 102 trinket personally.
Why has this guy got so many tunes to
I
gear?
don't say anything about my gear.
He's going after that elusive trinket.
We going Giga Chad solo tank? You love to see it?
I think people were doing like the middle, they weren't really doing the mechs. Man, look at that. This thing's already almost dead. Man, they didn't even try the other one. Here comes knockback in 5. They really said, fuck that orb, I'm not doing it.
Ass.
Oh, can't stop pressing buttons.
I'm so glad that they made all Dreadstalkers free.
Don't know why the tether tank. Turn it off right there.
Feeling his oats. Wants to have.
No, no, oh no, I'm stupid. Sorry, I was paying attention. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all don't need me.
Your distraction almost made it to where I was losing in DPS to Squibbo.
Well, you better
Oh
lose
no.
it.
I'm glad that they updated the DPS meter so that it now has the total damage and the DPS on the same fucking screen like Details has for the last 7 years.
Yeah, shout out to them for doing a worse version of the free thing.
I mean,
Nobody roll on the staff?
no, I did not roll on it. I'm actually not a huge fan of the way the staff looks. It is cool. It's not super interesting to me.
I have a champion one. So.
I already have a champion.
Looks like you're still gonna have that champion one.
In the next chamber, Arise uses his machines to feed arcane energy into the dark heart.
6th place DPS casually chirping.
Kill the mana forger before he wakes Demencius. I've brought down the security system blocking the escape.
Main hand offhand is better than staff. I remember back in BFA, the fucking Shrine of Storms Sea Breeze staff was the best, like, two-hander.
I remember in BFA nobody fucking did Shrine of Storms because fuck that place.
I did it so many times trying to snag the fucking, the Sea Breeze staff. And I only ever got a heroic version, so I just eventually gave up. I did get the Queen Ajara staff, though. That was pretty sick. On heroic, even.
I don't think I ever did that place more than once.
I think I told several people in the guild this story. I think I was trialing with a guild called Business Class or some shit like that on Sargeras, I think, or maybe it was Kel'Thuzad. I can't remember the server, but I was trialing with them or wanting to trial with them for their mythic team, and they were like, "Yeah, just go ahead and get your heroic parses up. Like, we would prefer you to have all purples and maybe a blue." And so I got all of my heroic parses in Eternal Palace to purple except for Captain Ashvane. I had a green parse because none of the groups that I could run with or that I was able to like get invited to were able to kill the boss in less than 11 minutes. And so I had a green parse on an 11-minute fight on heroic, like halfway through the fucking tier, and they were like, "Yeah, just dip the guild and then get another guild to parse purple with and then come back." And I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and slash G quit and call it a day.
An 11-minute Ashvane is fucking rough.
It's even more like, if you know how parses work, an 11-minute fight and having a green parse on an 11-minute fight is stupendously insane. And then I found out from my friend who was still raiding with them that their guild leader ended up stealing the entire guild bank and then G-quitting like a week and a half later.
That sucks.
It was a little cathartic at the very least. BFA as a whole was just kind of like not the best expansion, mostly because of Azurite armor for me.
It was fucking so bad.
Last time I left a guild, I dropped 2 mil in their G-Bank. That is very kind of you.
Yeah, now some guy we hate is the...
That sucks.
His name?
Oh, his name?
This is rude.
Guild quit right now. If I could see a nerd.
2 mil though. Take the 2 mil.
Why do you put me up here?
That's just what happens when you die. It doesn't put you at the next boss.
The Central Ops portal should be open.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I get for trying to take shortcut.
Sorry, I got behind because I had to do my dead drop.
Now you're good. We're still waiting at the trash because both of the tanks died.
I jumped and tried to time my heroic and failed. Oh, hey, that's not that that would help me falling.
I mean, it might. I read that there was some people who were getting pissed off in like the classic WoW. I think like on TBC or leading up to TBC, there would be like max level priests chilling in High Mountain, or not High Mountain, but a fucking, I can't remember the name of the zone because I've not been over there in forever. Fucking Mulgore and Thunderbluff. And they were waiting for people by the elevators, and they would give them max level fort to make them like less than half HP, and then they would die to like a fall that normally wouldn't kill them.
Oh my god. They're gonna combo that with like an alliance friends. They're at the top, fort them, get distracted off. That's good. I love it. What? Fuck you, Fiery.
Second.
Circuit complete. Wither and die.
At this rate, we're never gonna see the intermission.
I will allow no interference.
I should call stop DPS and people fucking listen.
No, bring it back.
Okay, well, I'll keep the boss over here then.
He taunted the fucking ad.
We're gonna
Oh,
see
God.
the intermission.
Yeah.
Oh no!
There we go, okay.
Holy
boss.
fuck, it's
Lay the
Demon
fuck
Hunter.
over here.
There we go.
All
Ad
you have to
died.
do is keep the boss, and I will take the ad.
You understand, things have to be complicated.
Do you know how hard it is to make this fight like way easier by doing the mechanics?
You got it, boss.
I wish I could taunt this fucking thing.
Boss! Up. Guess we're doing this the opposite.
Energy
The good news is we did not see the intermission. Hell yeah.
What zealotry, what loyalty, sacrificing himself to power the machine.
Haste, mastery, and speed.
That kind of
That's
feeling.
crazy.
You will
Speed
need
actually
it
skills.
now. Demenzius' reformation is
It's got
never
20 speed on it. I could use a ring with 20 speed on it, I think.
Leston's got that covered.
Reality apart and
Good luck.
quickly wait immense.
Damn.
Stabilize the manifold.
I rolled a 21. 21.
The rest of you, evacuate to the waste and find a way back in. I will gather my forces and meet you once I've done so.
Get it. Why does this guy roll me when he has a heroic 4 out of 8 tier piece on the head?
Because he can.
Because it's pre-patch and there's no rules.
I guess so. Joke's on him, I won it.
Oof. You should. I'll hop on my fucking auction house mail mount, and you can send him a mail saying, "Ha ha."
I need bigger brain.
I hope this email finds you before I do.
Yeah.
Roll need again.
When one of my friends still played this game, he was like having a really big conniption over somebody pulling for him in like fucking Maradon. And like we were level 12 or 15 or some shit. We were just able to queue for dungeons, and he was so mad that this Warlock was pulling for him. And eventually I was like, dude, you sitting here and typing to berate him is taking longer than if we just kept going and like ignoring the fact that he's pulling for you.
Your buddy's typing to berate him, he's still pulling and clearing without you.
Yeah, and I was like, if you keep doing this, I'm just gonna stop healing you. And then he called my bluff, and I stopped healing him and let him die, and then he ended up like leaving the group. And after that was done, I sent him an in-game mail that said, "Hey, I'm sorry about your outburst earlier. I'm sure all that typing made you thirsty." And I sent him a tailoring item, a little tailoring item called bleach. We're just gonna pull.
I'm not even there.
Oh, you're not? Hang on, wait.
I'm literally not there,
Wait.
but okay.
Oh god,
You
cancel.
don't. I can't.
Drop a stone.
Wow, remarkably nobody went.
Because don't. You know, like that's like Willy Wonka when the guy's like, wait, don't.
Oh, they need to turn in? Dude, you should have done that while we were running.
I made it here myself.
The summon just went through as you got here.
And I did it without pulling things. Just to let you know.
Yeah, because we pulled it all.
Just to let you know what?
Oh, they're probably going to pick up one of them Dinar quests.
Yeah.
One of the dinosaur quests? This is an Ungro crater. Oh, that reminds me. Hang on, wait a minute. Alright, now we can do this. Alright, that reminds me. Holy shit. I have 9,999 bleached raptor bones.
Nice.
I think that is for the white raptor. So I think next transmog competition the first place will be to receive those 9,999 bones.
Oh, well then there's no point in me joining.
I mean, there's gonna be gold too, but also that if you already have it, then I guess we could look at maybe doing something else. You know how hard it is to put two things together?
I can't do that. So.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
Nope. There are like a bajillion fucking mages. I'm not gonna. Can't just lust on command. Too many eyes are watching me.
Man, we need to put some more damage onto Bloodwrath here.
I'll swap you, guy.
You won't escape. Fracture your soul and your mind.
Oh dear.
Feel my wrath.
Well, I have both of these now.
You'll be fine. Think of the glory.
Now I need Bellerin. You need to take this.
We need to get off Bloodwrath now. Honestly, ignoring Artie is probably still the best bet because we're gonna put a lot of effort in.
Yeah, I think ignoring this dude for the first half was pretty good.
It was unintentional.
Man, I gotta sneeze, but I don't want to sneeze.
Sir, I talked Bellerin for a reason. You might taunt him off me. I'll get. Well, listen.
People so fucking stupid. How can they be smart like me?
I still think.
These pugs are all gonna be fucking boneheads.
I still think my favorite character progression throughout all of this entire expansion has been Kirasan's. Yeah, he joined us in the middle of the Nerebar Palace raid, and like in the middle of that tier. He had never raided before, he'd never really played before, and I was like kind of pestering him to come raid with us, and he was like, no, I mean, I don't really know how, and I have no clue, I just started, and I don't want to be a bother, and then within like halfway through fucking Undermine, he was like, these people are fucking stupid. Within less than a full tier, he's progressed to, dude, these pugs fucking suck.
That brand of ceaseless iron treatment is pissed, by the way.
Oh hey.
Yes, it is.
Hey. Bobby. Oh.
Congrats.
And the shield.
And the
Man,
shield.
you fucking become like a
And
bandit.
the shield. And the trinket. God damn. Okay.
If only you get a weapon. Good heavens, I just saw that
Yep.
fucking thing.
Boots. Car.
Yeah, 98. Explorer level.
How does it feel to be God's favorite?
What?
How does it feel to be God's favorite?
You didn't get the boots.
Oh, they're male. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, you got
God
my
damn
boots.
it. God damn
Yeah,
it.
you didn't get
Fuck
yours.
me. Fuck me. I just saw boots and got happy.
Oh, look what boots I got. A warband piece.
Oh.
I got boots and you got boots.
We have all got boots. I mean, everyone needs a summon. Oh, never mind.
We gotta crawl. Come on.
You're gonna ditch us for Project Gorgon?
No, I'm gonna go feed the dogs.
You're ditching us for Project Gorgon.
It's been like a month, and I still have absolutely no idea what this guy does.
He chooses random players to throw rocks at them, and then he chooses other players to throw at rocks, and that's about it.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm just gonna stand over to the left again. That seemed to work out.
Dark ball means you're gonna put
Good.
things down, and beacon of light means you're gonna break walls.
As long as you're not on the right where the tanks are.
Now, okay, you can set or break walls, but what is the purpose of setting or breaking walls?
If the walls stack up to 6, we wipe.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Every time that build and break cycle goes, you can't break everything you build, so eventually it kind of builds up to things. So yeah.
Ideally, you want to make sure that you only put one wall down at a time into each row like this, or each lane rather.
Is that me? That's probably me.
I believe it was you, yes.
Yeah, don't put it in the tank, man.
Yeah, how absolutely dare you, Buster?
I'll clear out. My mistake.
Boss.
That paladin really said, fuck you, tanks.
I'm telling you, man, pugs are fucking boneheads.
I don't think he taunted it in time. Oh look, the other tank's finally over here with me.
Oh, so I'm patrolling him.
How kind of him.
And the fucking outlaw rogue. I'm gonna sit here. Y'all got this.
And what if we don't? What if we wipe at 300k of HP left?
I need a target.
Instant G-Quip.
I'll res you, buddy. Is it working?
Did you hear that, Squibbo? That was an "I love you" whispered from around the sides of the sandwich.
I felt it. Like triggered that ASMR type shit people talk about.
Gave you some audio fission.
Yeah, I think my brain cooned. Yeah, Aaron has to leave, by the way. He's gotta go.
I almost. Alright, man. Thanks for showing up. I almost spat my fucking cherry cola flavored Zevia Zero Sugar soda all over my keyboard when you said that about your brain.
What type of Zoomer shit soda did you just fucking
It's like it's the Gen Z's Diet Right soda, man.
I think we still have some Diet Right in our pantry that's like 10 years old.
I imagine you could you could use that shit to fucking preserve vegetables, dude.
use that shit to look like corpses? Almond oil.
I remember my fucking aunt and uncle used to drink Diet Right, and they'd have like 4 cases of it in their fucking garage. And like 9-year-old me would go over there and be like, "Can I have a soda?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And they'd give me a fucking Diet Right. And even at 9 years old, I recognized that the fluid that I was ingesting was not fit for human consumption by way of the aftertaste alone.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that shouldn't be
consumed before they got fucked up.
There's also things that were really good when we were kids that are like terrible now.
I had a coworker.
Cat tastes like garbage.
They ruined Capri Sun Pacific Cooler. That used to be awesome when I was little, but now they like reduced the sugar by 50%.
Oh, I got a hat.
I got
Michelle
a ring.
Obama.
Unironically, Michelle Obama's fault. Fucking stupid cunt.
Damn. I had
Harsh, but okay.
I had a coworker who had an original Formula 4 Loco can on his shelf as recently as 2021.
Oh my god. So, Four Loco story. In college, you know, Four Loco had just come out and it was really popular and all that. And, you know, I was macking on this girl and I brought Four Loco to this party. And, you know, I offered her one and her friend, like, almost slapped it out of my hand and screamed, Don't you know what he's trying to do to you?
I think it's more socially acceptable to actually just roofie them at that point.
I keep losing another thing, so we'll do that. There we go.
Parsing, do your job.
He's eating a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to think Four Locos were energy drinks.
I mean, they were.
No, they are not.
I mean, they kind of are. No, I have to tell you guys, this Four Loko story that I have, I used to live in a town of like 6,000 people, and I had a gym membership at the only gym in town. And I would go at like 8 p.m. at night because it was a 24-hour gym. And I remember I had gone in, it's like fucking 8:30, 8:45 at night. Some dude wearing steel-toed boots comes in, cracks a Four Loko, drinks half of it, and then gets on the treadmills.
Incredibly based. Holy fuck, wow. I hope I'm as cool as that guy one day.
That dude was immense.
I can be that cool. I own a treadmill and steel-toed boots. I just have to get Four Loko. That could be me. Just gotta open my garage door so my neighbors can see me.
We can try it with this. That'll be fine.
Did Lancio die on Fractalus?
We got enough fucking pugs. It's pretty fair.
Lancio did not die on Fractalus, and he did the same damage as Fiery, and Fiery died 35 seconds in. Where did you find this fucking guy?
In the group finder.
What the fuck? This guy's the biggest bonehead I've seen in a while. What the hell?
Just a straight fucking donkey.
Dude, he's got pieces he could turn into tier, but he just has one tier piece.
That's weird.
This guy's a fucking goon.
There it is. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do a timer, a countdown, if you will. I need to set up a macro to push that fucking countdown button without having to fucking open up that menu, because that's really annoying.
Remember when you could do that with DBM? Wasn't that cool?
Yeah, do you remember being able to type oh god. Oof. Remember whenever you could type /pull? This guy fucking doesn't.
Holy fuck. Did he just...
Correct.
Did he pull me?
I'm gonna put a soulstone onto Croc.
Oh, are we continuing or should we,
Wait, why did I get one of those?
I mean,
Because people died.
The rest are dead. We should probably just jump off.
Yeah, jump off.
Bonehead, he's near frontal over.
ooh, the void tastes like bleach now.
Oops.
Oh, Lance's still at it. He's still doing no damage, but he's still at it. Oh, sure. This guy's gonna pull the boss. I'm gonna hold on that
Oh
for
God,
when
what have I
Lancio
done?
inevitably.
You know, I released like an idiot.
Okay.
The good news is we can summon you.
Brain cells rub together and he moves
Yeah.
forwards.
Alright, let's see. We got
But
Marquitas.
to be fair, I didn't realize we had a soul stone. So.
We got I said I was soulstoning Croc. That just goes to show who's listening to me.
Chat, bring up the clips.
I used to have a friend, and we would fucking, like, whenever somebody would be like, oh man, oh my god, that fucking hurt, or like, we would be playing Call of Duty or something, I'd be like, oh shit, they shot me. He would inevitably go, hang on, I wasn't looking, can you do it again? Please click. Croc knows where his right click is. I don't know why it's not going to this Marquitas guy.
2 guildies now with that Mount Fiery. They're not special anymore.
Ooh.
You can't even hurt his feelings. He doesn't even know what those are. I should go back to single target.
We're gonna hit countdown. We're gonna learn if this guy knows how to read.
If he knows how to read, then he's forevermore known as Bonehead.
What?
How'd you die?
I took both of those. and so did that tank.
Ooh,
Looks like Boar Charge killed me.
Weird.
Charge.
Yeah, is this guy Boar Charge?
He must have got mind controlled or something.
It's really weird.
Which would be really cool for the parses. Lasers. Come back.
Use a defensive if you need one.
Oh, he didn't dawn off me. Oh, goodness.
You're probably okay. He's not.
He should be. Pop.
He got MC'd because he died.
That is correct.
Eh.
Oh, I can take this.
I believe in you.
Oh, my taunts on cooldown. Okay, I have it anyways. Good.
Thank God.
Big damage on the guy until he starts sucking his dragon.
Oops. All right.
Dragon.
Your final command is to give me your strength.
Man, I love groups that I don't have to announce. Focus Dragon.
You'd be amazed at the people that still focus the guy here.
Oh, I'm aware.
It's 2%.
It's truly the pinnacle.
500 damage with every effect. Better keep hitting it.
Well, Dominar has the fucking. I would say use defensives, whatever you have. Ah, shit.
God, I miss being a demon hunter.
Alright, we should have it. Fiery's alive.
Thank goodness.
Got aiming at stop deck.
Die. I hit a star though.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
I will kill the boss. Where's force?
Another king falls.
Somewhere in there.
You should be glad I know a loyal, tractable servant when I
Did you get the res?
I did.
And now, the final
Dude, if number of Oreos consumed during a fight was a parse, I think I just
devouring
like tripled that one.
core of the manifold.
Dude, I can't eat Oreos. They make me shit my entire ass out.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like he experiences the same problem, but he's not letting that.
Yeah. He's a bitch. Dirty ass hoe. Don't need both.
I don't like the extra stuff ones though. Like once you get like, I mean, double's okay, but like, you know, triple and quad stuff is like, what the hell
They
are
have
people
quad
doing?
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
I stuff them myself.
Maybe I'm just a weirdo, but I like the ratio of just the original Oreos.
That's
See-
what I'm saying. The ratio is important.
I prefer the cakesters.
I've been trying to cut back on like food that isn't actually food, like actually real food.
Are you
Not
telling
stuff that
me
is just, like chemically processed snack cakes filled with carcinogen?
The solution is you dunk the Oreo in milk, it absorbs the real milk, and then it's like half and half.
Yeah,
but
now
it's
it's
not real milk unless you're getting like, you know, milk from a farm that has been pasteurized.
no, we're not gonna be anti-pasteurization in this guild.
So you've got your pasteurized milk with all the good bacteria and proteins killed off, with your
We won't.
carcinogenic
Not alone.
snack circles.
Your champions will hold off Dionysius until we can join the
Pasteurization
Trying to
saves
be
lives.
unhealthy. I've learned a lot about food and I don't like it.
Ingesting them all under a chemtrails.
I don't know, I feel like them.
Please do not drink.
That's the problem.
Please do not drink raw milk. You will die.
Dude, that's what big milk wants you to think.
That's what Big Milk wants.
That's what big milk wants you to think, so you don't get your wife pregnant and drink her milk. It's all a ploy to make you buy baby formula and drink 2%.
Oh wow, we got a Feast of the Midnight Masquerade. Alright,
More stat? Fucking huge. I didn't realize how bad food was now.
the tank has gone offline.
Unless it would be very pissed.
I'll hop in. At 27 from last year.
Yeah.
Ready to fuck.
Get him in here. I have faith. I can get on my paladin and do this.
Oh, is it okay?
But I know this is fucking annoying.
We could do 239. We don't need another DPS. Alright, Panther, come here. I picked our cat up earlier today and he was soggy. Cause he'd been licking himself for like 40 minutes.
I picked my cat up one time and he was soggy. And then I walked outside of my bedroom and the floor was also soggy. And then I realized that the hose had come out of my washing machine.
You all lead very
And then
damp
everything
lives.
was soggy. The floor was soggy. The floorboards were soggy. Downstairs was soggy. That was bad.
That sucks, actually.
Yeah, and then insurance wouldn't cover redoing our floors, so now our floors are uneven and our carpet is fucked up because insurance companies are scams.
You tried to file an insurance claim over your cat gushing?
He gushed so hard he unhosed the washing machine. It's very impressive little cat.
There was one time when our washer was like making that walking noise because I had filled it improperly, and I went to go check on it after a couple of minutes because I was like, well, I mean, it's not gonna get up and go anywhere. So I go back over there and I'm like, why is there a puddle of water coming out from underneath this fucking thing? And the hose, and it had walked far enough to where the hose had fallen out of the pipe in the back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know how it came out, but our hose was just like completely out, and it must have happened at like the end of a previous cycle, so the entire cycle was just like, it was like 40 gallons of water just out.
We did lose a healer.
Yeah. What happened to our washer, basically?
I could swap a priest.
2 should be enough.
No, I mean, that's assuming that this other paladin can stay alive.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
I also don't know what his healing's been. That works. I'll pull in this 135 hunter.
Can you use main tank?
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything for my frames, but I like to feel powerful.
Yeah, truly.
I'm only a little powerful, only 166.
I am gonna put you over on the other side, Chess. There we go.
You read too many of those Japanese comic books, reading right to left and stuff.
Lol.
1 in
if we all do it properly. Get to the middle. Get just a little bit closer to the
Not yet,
boss.
he's gonna punch you in the head. Now get to the middle.
I don't think he hits you if you get to like really close to him. Like he doesn't do the knockback thing.
Oh, hold on.
Do we need to res you?
No.
Alright, get to the edge of the platform.
Expecting to have this one.
Alright,
I
cool.
am a lot more geared than you.
Alright, so
This has been my main.
ooh, that dude almost died. That would have sucked. Alright. Get ready to help your buddies. Knockback is in 3 seconds. Get ready. Get to the edge of the platform.
Unbossed, you can transition.
Move your feet. Yeah, if you can use a defensive and stay alive, then focus boss. But I would recommend being safer and kill the ads. So, kill the boss. I'll get the one
Yeah, sorry
underneath the
about that.
platform.
That taunt, I was vibing.
Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a problem. I don't think Lancio is going to be privy enough to push his death grip, so if you're ranged, immediately swap to the ads, the null binders.
I got second orb.
We're not mere mortals. Show them our
I couldn't click on the fucking null binder. Other side, run.
Fucking dead.
You've done
Throw
well.
off heals. Heal yourself. Die here.
Done it.
Well, now I'm gonna.
Try to stay alive.
Alright, I can't make you. You know, I don't pay your sub.
I'm not gonna make this thanks to the debuff, and I don't have the dragonflight. I'm not gonna make this.
Oh.
Yep. Because you guys couldn't kill it fast enough for my deck.
What the hell? Turn dragon flag on.
No.
This is crazy deflection. Where's your DPS, huh, Chess?
She's a healer now.
Yeah, where's your DPS? You're not pulling numbies.
I'm gonna get her up.
Kill his minions.
You should be safe to take that. Oh, thank God. Alright, cool.
Gorgon should relentless.
That was excellent. We killed it.
He got shit on.
Yeah, he
got
did.
Top DPS.
We didn't even lust for that either.
Nope.
Alright, lust.
Big lust.
Thank the light you're alive.
Big deeps.
The mana forge is stable.
Actually, it's called heroism.
Actually, shut up.
Not for long. We must keep him from regaining power.
Actually, I'm Horde, so I'm gonna be. I think that might be Alliance.
Right?
Says that.
Here comes Devour. Get into the star. Here's the pole. Be careful.
That was the cleanest. Way to run into the head.
Yay, we did it.
Poor Lancia didn't survive.
That's okay. We didn't need it.
That guy was our MVP. What do you mean?
I want those bracers, please.
I also want those bracers, please. Actually, I want them for my monk transmog.
I needed them for my monk transmog first. They're actually mine.
Okay, well I needed them for my monk transmog second, so that should boost me up.
Do not savor this victory for too long.
I rolled a 2 on the
Immensely
Curio.
the dark heart is on the verge of collapse.
I rolled for the curio to give it to you, but it didn't work. I kind of want that Screams of a Forgotten Sky trinket to test out in dungeons, but fuck it, I'm rolling need.
Good on Sub-Rogue.
Trash, I didn't win.
Some sacrifices are inevitable.
I have it on normal, I just don't have it on heroic, which is sad.
I always find a way to survive.
Hello.
Well, phone heads aside, that was a pretty smooth run.
Yeah, that went pretty well. We only wiped on 2 bosses, I think, didn't we? Salhadar
Yeah,
once.
that Plexus doesn't count.
Yeah, that Plexus doesn't count because we all DC'd, including me. Famously, the person who said that they didn't DC.
You just went on the internet and lied?
Who does that?
Information on the internet.
Okay,
Move!
Yeah, I disbanded the group. Okay, I will be right back, but I am high-key, low-key interested in doing a Mythic Plus or 2. So if anybody wants to do that, then stick around. Oh man, I didn't know that Taza Rest had this problem. Hang on, I'm gonna send a picture. Looking WoW? What's going on with the fucking map? Okay, I'll be right back. I do want to do a Mythic Plus or 2. But I gotta go get something to drink and also maybe a snack. Yeah. Okay, be right back.
Just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again? I'm scared of heights, yet it was me who ran away. forgive, can't forget myself. The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back. This one pub, this one food, I'm sorry I lost it. No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to run away. To run
I have returned.
Howdy.
Alright, let's see. We might be able to do some Mythic Plus. Alright, of those among us who wanted to do a Mythic Plus.
Amogus.
I can heal one.
I can tank or DPS. I had a 16.
You want me to do both? I wouldn't mind healing on good. I'm good at that, but
I have a 10 hulls.
Okay. 10 hulls is pretty decent.
Cast group invite, please.
Hang on, I gotta find that button on my bars.
Okay.
Which one are you? Are you Poncubano?
Yeah, Pancubano.
Kirasan, did you want to come on your mage?
No.
Carson, would you want a DPS?
maybe.
We will need, I will need your answer forthright. For our adventuring party is bursting at the seams.
It's busted.
I can play my deck, I guess.
Okay, cool. So we got a Death Knight.
Here does this healer. How thick are them cheeks, boy?
And you said you had a Halls?
10 hulls, yes.
The War Within.
Giga chat focus.
I'll swap that.
Roll mine because it's also halls, and it's not fun not to have options.
Back to back hulls of atonement.
I'm an idiot. I was looking in the War Within Heroes Path portals. Halls of Atonement.
You guys got 5?
We only have 4. We have room for a third DPS, damage per second player.
Swap to my boy.
What do I want to play my law? Alright, check that.
Of course, I can't click that on Alliance.
Well, now we know what we need to change.
Most of my characters are wood. It's just my hunter, rogue, and my paladin.
Oh look, my talents have been reset.
Get him out of here.
Manila full.
Reset. That was 3 weeks ago, cheap.
When I saw that they had reset the fucking talents again this week, I got so upset. I was like, that's so annoying. And then I discovered that I don't actually have enough talent points to acquire Shadow Fury or Howl of Terror.
They fucked it up royally.
Yeah, they did.
Alright, I'll be inside of the instance.
Shaman, yeah, at least Shaman Discord thinks that all the changes you're making are generated by ChatGPT for the class.
Is that what they think? Do you think they believe that in earnest, or do you think that they're just being facetious
Really,
because
the
they're...
last two, nobody, like, the guys who kind of, you know, actually theory craft and know shit, they're just like, the last two, the one coming on Tuesday and the last round, they were like, we don't understand, they're moving random shit around for the sake of moving shit around.
Well, I mean, that's always been WoW.
Like, they took away chain lightning damage 15%, and they added 10% to earthquake.
Oh, look, didn't have my AoE build selected.
Oh, I should probably look at doing my AoE build. Which really just means that I change my Mark of Shatug to Mark of Farg.
Oh yes, Shatugan Farg. I also name my dogs retarded shit.
Listen, it's not my fault that Blizzard named the fucking dogs after phlegm and cough, okay?
Fucking German grandpa coughing, and they're just like, write that down, write that down.
I almost fucking choked on my cherry cola naturally flavored Zevia zero sugar soda.
Stop saying that out loud.
Oh, which one are we doing?
Halls of Atonement. Let's see if I space this. Fuck, I didn't space it right. You know what? I think I did, and it just put it forward because they nerfed me. During BFA, I used to cover the font of power with the Soulwell, and it pissed people off.
Fire used to part
It used to get a lot of people to like question whether or not we were even in Mythic.
Fuck, it'd be enough for me. I'd run out, check and see if we're on Mythic or not. Run back in and question why I'm retarded.
I don't think... I'm not sure if any of these are especially, like, great. I think I just need to change the... I love cracked cold ones with the boys. I wonder if we'd be able to get... Do you guys think we'd be able to get a full guild group, like raid-size guild group of everybody to do a Skyrim together playthrough?
No. I was looking at Skyrim together in fucking Mod Organizer today, and it was whispering to me like the Green Goblin mask.
My friends and I tried that.
It sounds really fun.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumble.
There's like a lot of like order, like go turn in a quest, but if this person's not there, then it's jank stuff. So we did have a little fun.
I imagine the only good Elder Scrolls multiplayer experience is from, oh, it kind of works. I'm just a little bit off. Alright. I think yeah, it would be ESO. ESO is actually not bad. I think it's a good... I think it's a good MMORPG. I especially like the fact that all of the quests are voice acted. My least favorite thing about it is the horizontal gear progression, which makes it so that whenever I'm playing and I get more than 40 hours into like a play through, I guess you would call it, I immediately stop caring because I'm like, I don't need to walk on this treadmill anymore.
Yeah. Alright, hit me with a countdown. Let's fucking go.
Oh shit, there is a countdown.
I can
Wow.
somebody.
Alright, I just need somebody to make sure they kick the Dogmancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
that boy sucks.
I should be able to. Mind you, I don't have like a mass.
Get the PI.
I don't. Give it to me, please. Or give it to Kirasan,
Click
one
on
of the
the
two.
draw with that yes.
I still think it's funny how Blonla wanted to play. He wanted to play Priest, and then he found out that like Priest is not for him. But I don't think he wanted to swap off of it for some reason. And then at some point in Undermine, he was like, "If I consider playing Priest in Midnight, I want you to hit me."
Oh man, I honestly think Priest feels much better now.
Yes. Resist. And yet
He was playing Shadow, and he really did not like.
Oh shit, where's my button?
He really did not like the way that he didn't really have an answer for Salhadar's Dark Stars.
Yeah, I'm not playing Shadow, so I can't speak to them, but we'll say Holy feels much nicer than it used to feel.
Yeah, he apparently didn't have any
I got
real
a
movement
little
abilities.
bored of it, to be honest. Well, I swapped to this. But I haven't tried it since they changed things.
I think I just dispelled you. I don't know if that's good or not, but I just did. He was feeling really bad about the fact that he didn't have any movement solutions for the Salhadar Dark Stars, because if you don't move, especially like back before it was super nerfed for Prepatch, you basically just died.
The mythic component to Saladar's stars is that they suck you way more, and it's awful. That's it. They just, you know.
They just made it more of a vacuum.
Yeah.
That sucks. It's
So
still
I will
so.
say that I did like enchant speed on everything because, yeah, you're right. Like that
There you
sucks.
Social some fucking bullshit and be pissed. Dude, these little nublins run off and they pull the most annoying fucking mobs.
Yeah,
Yep.
as is tradition.
overcome this trial.
Hey, look at that! I can dispel you. I'm useful.
I can't find my button.
There's a setting somewhere. There's a setting somewhere where you only need the one.
For healers? Wait, what's going on with that? It's probably fine.
I need to see if Platinator. I need to see if Platinator has an option to enlarge, like focus target frames.
You can.
Oh, is there? Sick.
Yep. It's under the one of the other settings tabs. I don't remember now. Because I immediately wanted to find it. That's what Platinator.
Mr. Death Knight? Okay, let me get some assist. Yeah, thank you. It's a little late, but thank you.
Look, I was turned around the other way, okay?
That's why I pinged him.
He's sitting there and he's like, I don't know why you want me to death grip this thing when it's in melee range. But who am I to question the tank?
A hot minute, so I will forget what I have.
My favorite move on my Death Knight, other than Death's Advance. And Mana Forge was such a piece of shit raid. Like Death's Advance was so fucking good.
It was so funny. I can't remember who it was that I was talking about, like with the melee DPS that we have for the raid. I think it was. I can't remember who it was. It was somewhere in the Discord, I think. I don't think it was in DMs, but I made a joke where it was like fucking Guts and Squibbo laying themselves on the altar with Death Grip for fucking Dimensius. I honestly don't know how many more pulls it would have taken us to kill Dimensius on Heroic if we didn't have two Death Knights. Or at least one.
I've been leveling another Death Knight. It's very, very fun. And I did not like Unholy before.
No, Wounds before was really trash.
Yeah, it was such a weird like gameplay decision they made to keep wounds on your target, but like rogues and ferals have had combo points on their character for years now.
Yeah, because it was effectively just a reskinned combo point, and it was not as fun.
Come here, you.
He did the thing! He did the thing!
Oh, poggers!
I did do the thing.
It's happening!
Mom, get the camera.
Quick, everybody get clavicular! Let it be known here today that Karsing has grip mogged clavicular.
Oh, dude. How's he gonna recover?
He won't. That's the fun part. Okay, I need to get into these settings for Platinator to see where that fucking thing is.
But I am only...
Oh, I did have the bar.
Designer, that's not it. Style select, that's not it. Behavior.
Behavior, maybe? It's a little slider bar.
On cast scale and on target scale.
On target scale?
No, I don't think that's it. Because that's the regular one. I'm gonna make that 10% bigger though.
Ring is with the boss. I tank boss one corner.
Want a lust? Oh my god.
Yeah, if you're alive.
Hang on, I got 2 seconds of fear left. There we go.
I really like not having to stand in my Death and Decay anymore.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't even have it on a keybind.
Well, it still helps. It's still good for cleaving. Come on over here, boss.
Any point in wasting runes on it?
Because it makes your cleave gooder. It's not useless. Like it's still number go up button.
Does it?
Yes. Yes. The enemies don't have to be in it, but you have to be in it for it to min-max your damage. Like I wouldn't just not press it, but
Dang it.
I still remember when I was trying to play EverQuest 2 with a friend of mine. He graciously gifted me a month of game time using whatever their version of the WoW token was. Uh-oh. And let me do this.
Whoa, he's tech maxing.
And I remember trying to play it, and I was playing a necromancer, and I picked up like this thing called Hellbats or whatever. It was like a frontal cone channel ability, and I was like, "Oh, dude, this is gonna be so good in like dungeons and AOE situations." And I told him that I spec'd like 4 points into it, and he's like, "You really shouldn't have done that because it's not worth pushing ever."
You should not have done that.
Overcome this trial.
I was like, "Man, that sucks." I actually really liked the older version of EverQuest 2 because we were doing a progression server, which is funny because their progression servers are the exact same as World of Warcraft's like classic servers. Probably because they hired the same lady to do the shit. and I actually really liked the old version of EverQuest 2, which is funny because I hate the old version of WoW.
I also hate the old version of WoW, but I've been having a lot of fun with Season of Discovery.
I think Season of Discovery is a good compromise between the two. I know that everyone is like waiting for fucking quote-unquote Classic Plus. I have zero faith that Blizzard is actually going to give them what they want. I hope they do.
It's like
Don't tell them that. It's the last trick.
phone expectations. Like everybody's gonna expect some god tier like new game, and it's not gonna be for whatever reason. And riot.
I don't even understand what they're wanting out of...
Like Cyberpunk. I thought that was Seasons of Discovery. I was like, oh, this is.
It was, but it also, like, I guess it wasn't what they wanted, but I don't know what they want out of Classic Plus. Because,
People
like...
Season of Discovery, but they just stopped doing updates for it.
Yeah.
So, like, all of us that are still just playing it are just waiting for, like, the next thing.
I think the biggest problem, too, with Season of Discovery was that, like, not only did they stop just development for it to try and get people to play MoP instead, they also made it to where, like, their phasing and their sections wherein they were doing, like, semi-releases, they didn't just release all of it at once. I think that probably killed it.
No, because what they were doing is they were slowly upping the level bracket, and they were making, like, old raids and dungeons that nobody ever did into, like, actual, like, full-blown raids with, like, new bosses and mechanics and stuff, and it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I did the first phase, or whatever they called it. I guess it was a phase. I did the first phase where the level cap was 25, but I think my problem was I got bored being level 25 for like a month and a half.
They did let the BFD phase go on a little too long. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's just the pacing could have been better.
I really enjoyed tanking as a Warlock, though. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, Aaron, the mage, he had one of the fucking 7 of them. He mains Warlock tank in SOD. It is very powerful.
I thought about getting, like, more into it. I was playing it with a buddy of mine who I used to play regular WoW with, and I was having a lot of fun with it. I don't know if you were on the same server, you might have known about it, maybe not. We were, in the very first phase, we had a guild called Goth Girl Fan Club. And it went really well, and I was, like, recruiting people, and, like, we had a pretty good following, and, like, enough for, I think, 2 raid groups for, like, through all of the things. It was a lot of people. And then at some point, and it's insane that this happened, by the way. This is the most insane guild drama that I've ever seen in World of Warcraft in the year of our Lord, 2024, 2025. And we said something to the effect of, this guild isn't for you if you're a Nazi, and immediately, like, 70 people left.
boy.
Oh.
It's like, and it's like, what the fuck?
You gotta know your audience, dude.
I fucking guess. It was insane how many people immediately left, and then like I think a few other people like came back in, and they were like, "How are you gonna police what our beliefs are?" And it's like, dude, this is not. This is not the fucking.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is not where you need to be.
We're talking like actual Nazism, right? Like not
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like
they believe.
I don't like
oh, you
Starbucks.
voted for Bush in 2004, therefore.
No, they were like actual like neo-fascists and shit, and like they got mad whenever we were like, "Hey, you shouldn't be that," and they're like, "Actually." I'm glad that you got that
It's
interrupt
hard to
because
differentiate sometimes. 'Cause if you have like an actual like political conversation with someone, which I do frequently, there's a certain subsect of people that will call you a Nazi for saying anything. Those people aren't
That's annoying.
I try to keep all of it out of not just this guild in general, but just in general, like in regular conversation outside of like my immediate circle. Because admittedly, I do not need to know what any of your guys' politics are. I really do not. Because I feel like if I knew, or if we like got further into that kind of discussion or discourse, then like people would not like each other as much, and I want to keep this guild as likable as possible.
That's fair.
Wait.
Did you say too late?
Too late, I'm leaving. No Nazis, peace out, dude. You know how many times I've been called a Nazi on Twitter? I'm out of here.
It's actually it's insane how that man spent $44 billion on Twitter just to run it into the fucking ground and fill it with bots.
Well, he actually got sued. Like, he was pulling out of the deal and he got sued and was basically made to buy it by the court system, which is even crazier when you think about that. Because they had already... He said he was thinking about it, was planning on buying it, so they had set everything up to be ready to be sold to him. And then when he was just like, nah, it's kind of already full of bots and it kind of sucks. And then they sued him, made him buy it. I think the biggest mistake is that Elon is giving Starlink to India. And there's already infinity Indian bots on Twitter.com.
The biggest problem is that he could have dead ass just been considered like this generation's Tony Stark if he wasn't so cringe and an idiot.
He is a mega autist.
He could have just kept his mouth shut.
Oh, I guess it's actually even can.
Yeah, you
That comes
should.
with it. I don't think he can do that, dude.
Oh shit, who died?
Oh, that.
I should be able to get you. Hang on. You need to run it to the thing, to the anima thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it needs to come into contact with the little cage. I am so excited for midnight. It is impossible to fully and properly explain.
I am so utterly apathetic towards everything this company does anymore.
I mean, that's fair.
If it's good, maybe I'll get excited for more stuff. My expectations are low, so I can only be surprised, right? Haha.
I mean, you can't be disappointed any further, you know? I mean...
You'd be surprised how they've disappointed me over the years. I got some Brazil tech straight out of the favelas for this guy. Oh,
I still remember very vividly one of the first Mythic dungeons that I ever did was Mythic Skyreach back in Warlords of Draenor, and we and we had tasked one of our friends who had never tanked before in his life to tank it on his paladin, and again he had never tanked before in his fucking life, and so we task him to tank, and the first thing that he does is he goes into the first pack. It's like 3 mobs. He gets smacked by all of them immediately, which is what needs to be done as a tank. And he immediately dips to 93% HP and LOHs himself.
Good heavens.
That's not counting the fact also that we had to wait like 40 minutes for him to finish the gold proving grounds or silver proving grounds for tank.
Oh my god.
Was that actually a requirement?
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to do Mythic until he did, I think, silver at minimum. And so we had ended up waiting like 40 minutes for him to do it. It was funny. We were just sitting outside of the instance shooting the shit.
Fiery Knives Guild, back in BFA, we had absorbed an entire other guild, so like 20 new players.
My condolences.
Yeah, thank you. It's the first raid, right? The first night we're raiding. First raid of the expansion. We have split the raid into 2 groups. One is all of, like the original players in the main group. And then
Sure.
me and my buddy Brett are raid leading the secondary group, which is all the new guys. And it went pretty well, actually. We outpaced the main group. It was going pretty well. But before that, we were waiting for our tanks. They were doing a dungeon. And they had been doing dungeons all day because our main tank didn't have a fucking shield.
Oh. Well.
And the last dungeon they did, they got the dinkiest little shield for him to drop. And he's main tank. And he was a prot warrior, and the sad thing about that is prot warrior was terrible that entire expansion. And it was especially bad at the start, because we had a tank paladin, which was really good. He would tank the boss, the healers wouldn't have to heal him, they wouldn't have to look at him and think about him, so these lines was... they wouldn't even have to think about healing the paladin. As soon as Tank Strong, our prot warrior, taunted the boss, he smacked for 80% of his HP. Every hit. And every tank buster that came out just one-shot.
That's awesome. Do you remember... Do you remember the Zul'Harrak boss in HFC?
No.
So Zul'Harrak was it was obviously a 2-tank fight, but specifically one tank needed to tank the Fel attacks, and the other tank needed to tank the Void attacks, which is normally fine. Like, you have to do a little tank dance between the two as he smacks you for Fel, and then he smacks the other guy for Void. It was a taunt swap dance, which again is normally fine unless both of your tanks happen to be varying degrees of red-green colorblind.
Oh, great.
I have... What key do I have? I want to do at least one more, if you guys are down. I have a 9 Solea's Gambit. Yeah, we ended up doing Zul'Harrak, like, so for at least 3 weeks, because our tanks needed to figure out what abilities were what color. And then I think...
Might need to be doing that next year.
Yeah. I think I've told several people this story in the guild, but that guild is actually this guild that you guys are a part of, under a different name. That guild was a friend of mine's guild called Fey Horde, like Fe, like the chemical symbol for iron. And our chemistry teacher, our high school chemistry teacher, was in the guild with us as a hunter. And It was insanity because at some point my friend who no longer plays this game didn't want to do like the guild leader stuff. Like he was just completely uninterested in doing like any of the deliberations or any of like the mediations and shit because, you know, no one really understood how to just leave it alone. And so people were just being fucking dickheads all the time, and so he needed to like be a mediator all the time. And so he ended up giving the GM to our chemistry teacher. And our chemistry teacher, for some reason, despised a ret paladin in our group called Rellandin. But Rellandin was a part of a trio. So there was a healer and another really good DPS in the group that he didn't want to get rid of. But instead of just taking the L and G-kicking the paladin that he didn't like, for no reason by the way, he was like our 3rd or 4th DPS. Instead of just G-kicking him and losing the healer and the other DPS, he started to try to spread rumors about everyone, like about the paladin to everyone else to see if he would just leave because everyone else hates him. Very, very mature adult behavior. And
high school girl behavior.
and so when that didn't work, he then like had a really huge blow up at like 11 p.m. at night on a Friday. And he goes, alright, fine, fuck it, since you are the one who wants it. Then he gave Rellandin GM, and then took like 100k out of the G-Bank before G-quitting. Our chemistry teacher, by the way, that we still went to class for, was having this fucking meltdown in an online video game. And then like, this was back when you still had like the remote app to be able to read guild chat and shit. And so Rellandin logs in and he's like, what the fuck? I don't want this. And so I'm online because, you know, I'm fucking 16 and I have nothing else to do on a fucking Friday night. And I was like, I mean, if I'm the only one who cares, then I guess give me the GM. And then that's how I got GM of Paradigm Clockwork.
Yeah, my chemistry teacher tried to groom me.
Ah.
No, she was hot. I feel really bad that I didn't let her. Now it's okay. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't okay, but
No, it was super okay. I would have been fine. I would have been okay, buddy. I would have gotten over it. It wouldn't have traumatized me. I'm traumatized that I didn't let it happen.
Did Rellandin fail chemistry?
I don't think he failed chemistry. I genuinely do not know what it was that he did that pissed off my chemistry teacher in such a way as to like want to do what he was doing at the time. I'm gonna do a countdown. The only thing that I know is that he didn't want to just G-kick him because he didn't want to fuck with like the fallout from, I remember the healer's name was Starzy. She was a resto druid, and I don't know, it was a shaman on the other guy, but I can't remember his name anymore. But I don't know what the problem was with the paladin. But it was really weird because obviously I'm like 16. I recruited this person, like this trio of people to play this game with us, and I was like really sentimental about it because I was like, obviously I was 16 playing an online video game for the first time, and I was like, these people are wanting to play with me because they're my friend and not because they just so happen to want the raid days. And so when all this Fallout bullshit was happening, I was like, this really sucks. This is like witnessing all of my friends in a fight and they just broke up with each other.
This is my own personal 9/11.
Yeah, basically. But it all worked out, primarily because in Legion, obviously we got Dread. Dread was our main tank in Legion. Oh, I guess you guys are just running them away from the pillar. It doesn't matter if they invigorate. So we got Dread in Legion, and we got Nebulum. Nebulum was a friend of another person who played with us for Nerebar's Palace. I don't know if Kirasan remembers, but there was a guy called Azrael who played with us in Nerebar's Palace, or Nerebar Palace.
Oh.
But he ended up just kind of stopping the game for a little bit. I've asked Nebulum a couple of times what's going on with him, but he never really said. Or rather, he just doesn't want to play the game right now, which is fair. But he's still in the guild because he's from back in Legion. There's a little bit of favoritism going on. Because normally I purge the roster if you've been gone for more than a month and a half.
Good heavens. Swear to God, I interrupted, and it just did.
The best part about all of this trash is that I don't have Shadow Fury. Oh wait, no, never mind. Karsing has it. I don't need to feel inadequate, because he's going to do my job for me.
I mean, not very well.
Resist. Yes. Resist. And yet, the void still grows.
Well, your dog, Farg, just over there standing on business with the fucking Goliath.
I will say that is my favorite memory of Legion. We were progressing on heroic kill Jaden, and we died an insurmountable amount of times to people not soaking the meteors.
Same.
And I was like, why aren't you guys soaking the meteors? And like, eventually someone was like, somebody's already soaking them. It's bugged. And I was like, what are you talking about? And in the middle of the next pull, they're like, see, somebody's standing in it. It's my fucking Felguard.
That's funnier than it should be.
And so I was like, I had to explain to everybody, I was like, if you see this little pillar of fire in the middle of the circle, it's not being soaked. Please stand in this circle.
Oh, where are you? Where are you? We, I got so fucking tilted progging the kill Jaden. My blood pressure has never been the same. It just hasn't recovered.
Didn't, like, the Race to World First guilds during, fucking Mythic Kill Jaden, didn't they hit like 700 pulls or some shit on that stupid boss?
Yeah, and then my casual fucking dad guild hit almost 200. Went 200.
I have no clue how many pulls we did.
It was disgusting.
Somebody was logging, it was not me, and I did not know what Warcraft logs was at the time.
I think I ran logs back then.
I think I can, like, find logs for this character that far back. It's just I wasn't the one running them, and so I have no clue like how many pulls or whatever we did.
I think they get archived after a certain point, so unless you have like an account.
Oh no, I have an account. Like, oh, a paid account. Yeah, I don't have a paid account. I didn't give them money. I did, however, give Raider.io money. I gave them like $7 or some shit so that I didn't have to wait in queue. I had the same logic with it as I did with back at the time when Origin, like the EA app was Origin, and you could buy like a years-long membership to have access to basically all of their games. I was like, it's $35 a year. If at any point I am hurting for $35 in the middle of June, I have bigger problems.
Do you know how many energy drinks you can buy for $7, dude? 2.5 energy drinks.
I was gonna say one.
Well, I guess it depends. If I go to the Indian gas station, I can buy one.
Speaking of energy drinks, though, I want to talk about a casualty that nobody talks about anymore. Do you remember the fucking NOS energy drink can that looked like a can of fucking nitrous oxide?
Yes.
Like that was cool as fuck. They got rid of it.
Alright, whoever's got yellow is at the wrong one.
Oh god.
Wow, yellow. My first window.
My coolies.
Overcome this trial.
Oh, I should stand on the fire.
In my favor.
Yeah, good idea.
That's how you get blacklisted from receiving heals.
It's for the rage, bro. Berserker's gonna fight me. I used to piss my healers off so much when I played Warrior. I'd stand in everything for fucking rage.
There was one evening that we were raiding back in Legion, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and test the healers by keeping Burning Rush on, and immediately Jade piped up saying, you're going to die on the first boss.
Dude, I used to love playing Warrior. Like, Heroic Vera Mathras had in Taurus, had a knockback, where he would just take whoever was closest to him and fucking kick you in the face and just send you backwards. and my guild had no idea how to handle that. Like, they're fucking bunch of like dad boomers. And I was like, I will stand closest, I will get kicked, and then I will charge for more rage. And then it was perfect. It was perfect except for when our grandmother dealer, Fluff Cake, decided to waddle way closer than me, and then get kicked into the darkness, and then get confused as to why she was kicked into the darkness. But other than that, it was great.
I had, he's still in. He actually pinged me today in response about the Night Elves being evolved from fungus. Mercane, I met him back in Legion. Yeah, that was Mercane. I had met him in Legion, and he had just come off of like getting however many fucking cutting edge achievements, and he was like wanting a chill heroic only guild or whatever the fuck, and I guess at some point he ended up quitting to go do more Mythic because he had like friends doing Mythic that were just offering him spots, and so he goes to join their group on Mythic Tomb of Sargeras, and the GM's girlfriend or wife or whatever was playing a rogue, but like was pulling LFR numbers, and he had made some joke about that, and immediately she comes out of the gate calling him a slur. Like,
good heavens.
Like, just without any pretense, just immediately opens up, and nobody like took his side. Like, they were all completely okay with her just completely dropping the slurs, and like he was like, okay, this isn't it for me anymore, and he ended up G-quitting that guild because they were insane.
That's Call of Duty shit. The amount of times I get called a fag for laying down while shooting somebody is insane. It's every time, actually. Like, if I slide through a doorway and I shoot somebody before I stand back up, faggot. Every time.
Let's keep that on the DL. And then there was he was telling me a story about for Antaurus. He was applying for some guild group that was doing they were like, I think maybe 4 out of 11 Mythic or however many fucking bosses were in that raid tier, and they literally hit him with the fucking, well, we need to see like your heroic parses improve for Garathi Worldbreaker, the first boss in the fucking raid. Because, like, I guess he either didn't have parses for the first boss on heroic or whatever the fuck, and so he didn't get an invite to their group, and then he immediately got invited to another group that was already on Argus. The worst.
It's pretty shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, you guys want to go do the Maw really quick? Or the Maw. So that we can get the souls for our legendaries. So we can go take them to the jailer so we can infuse a 30,000 gold white helmet that we can infuse with legendary power.
Stop.
You unzipped me!
The worst part about Gorgest is that I liked it. It was fun, I just hated that they made it like mandatory.
Yeah.
Like, your power progression.
Yeah.
I like the roguelike aspect of it. I mean, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, are we not doing the other guy? Okay.
Shouldn't be that guy.
Well, now his feelings are hurt. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Come into my dungeon, become a hostile NPC? Fuck you.
Kill the pulsar. It's immune to stun. You know, if this was Project Gorgon, it wouldn't have been immune to stun. It just would have evaded my stun 4 times in a row.
Or it would be a sheep that insults your mother or something. It'd be fucking weird little guy.
No, it would be a telekinetic rat in a field, and it would yell at me. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. There is a telekinetic rat. I think his name is Mr. Snuffles. And he fucking insults you and yells at you. And then there's a hit list. There's a sign next to him where he spawns, and it's got a list of people that he's either killed or will kill.
Will kill.
That game is such a fucking fever dream. I don't know if you've played it anymore, but it's nuts.
I played it a little bit more. I got a little bored of punching pigs and yelling at them about their mother.
You didn't find that the school bully build was compelling gameplay?
The school bully build was a little silly. I was enjoying.
I will unmake you.
I actually really like that game. I need to play it more, but I haven't logged into it for a couple of days.
I think I would enjoy it more if I had like another buddy who, because I have one friend who's really into RuneScape, and he would probably like it, but convincing him to download this part, and then just fucking around with him.
I mean, the fucking... I think you need to...
I was like, oh, buddy, you want to drink that? That's good stuff.
Why would you do that to your friend?
Because I am a villain, and I think it's funny.
For reference, Carsing, there's a thing that you can get in that game called insert animal juice, and if you drink it, it permanently turns you into that animal. And so you can get pig juice, and it turns you into a pig. You have to get unpigifying beverage in order to, like, remove the pig from you.
Remove the pig from me, brother. Brother, I'm full of pig. Remove him.
Bow before cartel's soul. Oppose me and be extinguished.
You need to run the lines through the thing.
You are nothing.
That was unfortunate. That's okay. Now we'll never time this key.
That's 9? Fuck! Not 5 chesting my 9 in Prepatch? Come on! Get this guy out of here. Jarvis, kick this guy from the roof.
Do you remember when they had extra chests at the end of the dungeon? Heffridge Farms remembers. Oops.
I did a fucking 16. I took 0 damage. Like, and then this week I'm doing 10, so I don't like it.
That's trash.
I felt like a god running into the 16, doing a massive pull and not needing any. Oh, you want to watch it, by the way.
None of us went and did this.
Hang on, I got you. I'm getting the healer up.
You are nothing. Oppose me and be extinguished. How dare you hinder me?
Yeah, I totally didn't see it.
The power of the first ones. Mine to control.
You know, I feel like if they didn't, like, Deus Ex Machina literally every single aspect of the Shadowlands story, with the Jailer foresaw this happening all the way back in TBC and Wrath and before the beginning of time, Shadowlands probably would have been good.
Whoever wrote that story for Shadowlands should have the balls.
Oh, look, I got him out.
Oh, congrats.
Hell yeah.
Oh, when's that event? The Mount Palooza thing.
Mountapalooza?
Yeah, when like all the mounts drop, like.
I don't know if they're gonna do. I have no clue if they're gonna do that again.
Wait, that was a thing?
Yeah, they had made it to where they made it to where mounts had, I think, a 10% drop chance if they were a 1% before.
That must have.
Why have jailer mounts and shit?
Why am I doing tank damage on bosses?
Yeah, that's not about that.
You were using chain lightning that whole time.
To me, I'm basically max item level, best in slot. So tank damage is pretty high on this character.
But also, it's like, if you were spec'd for your AoE, then you're not going to be doing very good single
Yeah, I
target.
know.
But you want to be
Yeah,
doing
part of
AoE.
it. Yeah, but there's no AoE for Celia. Outside of the assassins.
Well, yeah,
Which
but like,
I did do chain lighting.
but I was just saying that like you want to be doing AoE for Mythic Plus. Like your boss damage is kind of inconsequential as much as your ad damage is more important. Okay, I am down for probably one more, but I gotta go check something. I'll be right back.
You are.
I want it.
Does look sick.
There's a ton of like white here I can buy from like in Mason City, but gray we have it.
Yeah, Gray's pay to win. You're right. Yeah, pay to win.
Unironically, grays would be more.
Let's see. Did you want to come heal for us, Chess? I think I got time for one more dungeon.
Or if you want a DPS, I can heal.
Dealer's choice. Do you want to do a dungeon?
Or if you want to tank, then Scorbo has laid himself upon the altar.
1200 mastery diminishing or 15 seconds.
What item level do I need to be?
I mean, we're just doing a 9 or a 10.
I'm 111, so.
We'll be
Preferably
fine.
higher than 11.
I guess you fight me?
Holy shit, let's look at this one. Healers. Healing spells and abilities have a high chance to grant you 158 intellect plus an additional 2 intellect for every 1% health the target was missing.
What key are we doing?
May overlap.
Do we want to do this 12 Eco Dome?
Got a 12 Arakara. Ecodome's really easy.
Got a 9 Arakara.
Let's do the Eco Dome.
So I assume Gummy Chest isn't tanking.
I mean, she might be.
Eco dis-
Gambit 9. Band of Ceaseless Ire, 8% of my DPS. Pretty good. Ooh, Egodome? I teleport Egodome.
Doing eco?
Yeah. Are you wanting to heal or DPS on this thing?
I guess I can fit.
Okay. I
Found a
kind of
Uncross.
want to play my disc priest, so if you want DPS, it's fine.
He's set up, but I mean, I never healed a dungeon, has there?
I pulled
You know what?
big.
My damage is gonna be hot ass on this break. I could just heal.
Okay.
That might be better.
Hot ass.
Hot ass.
As my welding teacher back in high school used to say, that's a damn fine bead.
I wish we had a welding class in high school in Massachusetts.
Yeah, our high
right.
school, our high school
we got-
welding,
Too bad we got a good education.
our high school welding class teacher was most likely embezzling funds off of the fucking NCAA games, off of the concession stand, and he would like,
Based off that merchant.
he would give us an assignment for welding in the welding class in the very beginning of it, disappear for the next 40 minutes, and then come back. And then he would have you break your weld in a fucking vice grip with a monkey wrench, and then if it tore off metal, he'd be like, that's a damn fine bead, and he'd give it like a 5 or a 6. I got voluntold to cut out this giant 29 by 30 inch square so that they could repair a grill, because I had the steadiest hand with the oxyacetylene torch.
Dude, I can't even say I got a good education in Massachusetts. I went to school in an inner city, so
Oops.
I had crap with it, dude. I didn't learn shit in
Of
high
course,
school.
my dungeon build isn't set up anymore.
Do you want to set that up while I get the food buff going?
Yeah.
I wonder if the Screams of a Forgotten Sky would be any good other than the astral antenna. I'm gonna try it.
You get an Earth Shield, and you get an Earth Shield, and you get an Earth Shield.
There should be 4 Earth Shields.
There are 4 Earth Shields.
Where's my Earth?
And none of them are on the tank.
You're the tank. You don't need one. You got a bunch of health.
So this goes the same way. Is there any changes in the two? I don't think so.
Squibbo, do you ever watch that Goob Smooch short that I posted into memes at some point a few days ago?
You said goob smooch?
I did say that.
No, I don't think I did.
Hang on, wait, I'll reply and tag you in it. I feel like you'd enjoy it. I feel like this is your kind of humor.
Man, I really like this set from the trading post.
I may have purchased the one off the store instead.
Something about Mage that I just can't get around. Like, I'm drawing me in.
I really like Frost after changes, and I really like Fire.
I just played Frost for all those bosses, and it was...
I don't know how I'd like
boring.
it in single target. In AoE, it's
Literally
fun.
just press
Better
whatever.
and all shit.
And then just... Don't overstack on using, and then just throw out like 3 ice lances. Keep going.
Respond to that with the thing that made me laugh for way too long for how stupid it is.
That particular short is why my fucking status is, I mean, have you tried the shrimp?
Oh, that video.
There you go, I'm gonna do a countdown.
Grandpa, you want to see a magic trick?
You wanna hear something crazy? The dude who does the voices and like does the drawings for that Goob Smooch shit is the lead singer of that cheerleader roadkill band I told you to listen to.
Huh.
She broke down our defenses, and her wastelanders are destroying the domes. They must be stopped. With our defenses down, there is nothing to keep the devourers
This is either
down.
gonna go
My people stand
really
no
poorly or only a little poorly. And I'm hoping it only goes a little poorly.
Puppies.
Macro that, you fucking won't, dude.
I can't help but say it every time I use the ability.
On my evoker, I made a macro that just whispers whoever I cast rescue on. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
That's funny. I was telling Jade about an old macro that I had back when Life Tap was still an ability. Oh, oops, I fucked that one up. So when Life Tap was still an ability, and I was just starting to raid in HFC, and I was also like given the task to raid lead, first time raider as the raid lead is usually the good idea. I figured that it was a good idea to inform the healers whenever I was life tapping, because it seemed to make sense to me that they would want to know when my health was gonna dip. And so I macroed /yell I'm life tapping to my life tap button.
Oh.
And it is made worse by the fact that my life tap button used to be mouse wheel down.
Oh, so you're just screaming.
Yeah.
source so we can return our attention to Soul Scribe.
So it was just literally over and over again in chat. I'm live tapping.
I thought you were gonna say that you were like doing it in comms. It was like some PvP shit. Like I'm tapping.
No, that would have been better, I
Kill
think.
me, I'm tapping.
I used to be really bad at raid leading. Obviously because I was a new player, but mostly because I would explain the entire fight up front. And I would go into such great detail that like people would slash sleep. and, and then beyond that, I also would like have really dog call outs. So like for you remember the boss in HFC that would do like the chaos waves and shit, and it would make the lava like come out in waves and you'd have to avoid them? Instead of sitting there and being like, watch your feet or don't get hit by waves, or even just something as simple as waves, I would routinely, every single time, without fail, don't go surfing.
That's good enough.
People really... No, you can go ahead. I was just gonna say people didn't like that.
Me and Fiery's old raid leader, he wasn't good at words. So when he wanted us to go to a location, he would put a raid marker down by something, and then he would say, "Go stand by the Hoober Jabby."
Oh.
What? And I think that's probably the worst word he could have used.
Yeah, it's like...
Nobody knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah, that's awful. I deliberately say go to the shape instead of saying go to like the trying to think. Instead of going to like the color, I say go to the shape under the pretense that like if you're colorblind, you'll be able to identify the shape more readily than the color.
Yeah.
The hard part is if you don't know what the fuck a rhombus is.
Yeah, I can see the difficulty in that.
Calling more in.
I missed the freaking portal spot. Washed.
I don't have a target.
It's okay. I still love you.
Myself. More or less.
Be careful. It's trying to draw you in.
It sucked.
I need to target something first.
It took like 4 runs through this dungeon before I realized
Don't
like
touch me with old penance. No! No! No!
I need a target.
it took like 4 run-throughs of this dungeon for me to figure out how the portals were supposed to be done.
Well, that's...
It's calling more in.
How's your bronchitis and shit going, Chess? Did you have bronchitis? I can't remember.
I have no idea what I had.
I don't have
It didn't go away till like Tuesday.
Damn.
So, like, about 10, 11 days.
That's
Great.
whack.
And
I
like,
can't
the cough still persists. And I feel like I just have a permanent thing stuck in my throat.
Yeah, I'm trying slow.
I can't remember if they have any medicine for bronchitis or if they just tell you to get fucked.
Basically, I was told that the antibiotics wouldn't do anything.
We love that.
Yeah.
I remember I would get it routinely around autumn/fall every single year. I'm pretty sure because at the time it was because my parents would smoke in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. I have severe asthma because my dad would always smoke when I was a kid.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I love it.
I had asthma growing up, and then by the time I hit like 5th grade, it just went away. I have no clue why.
It's calling more in.
I had a friend try and tell me you can just outwork asthma. He was like, yeah, I don't know. I used to have asthma, and then I just mowed the lawn. It was a really big lawn. It took me like 8 hours. It took me all day, and then I just didn't have asthma. And he was like, yeah, whatever, Caleb, you fucking idiot. It's not how that works.
I think you can outgrow it somehow, because that's what happened to me. I don't have asthma anymore. But I know that I used to have it when I was growing up.
With that thing dead, we can return to the real problem.
I had a friend who, in a similar vein,
Res at the stone.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to use it.
I had a friend in a similar bout of hysteria try and tell me that, like, because he used to wear glasses, and then he says that he no longer needed to wear glasses, not because he got contacts or because his parents bought like a surgery or something, but because he just stopped wearing his glasses and his eyes got better. And I'm like, I'm not sure that's how that is supposed to work, but you know, it's okay, Chess.
At work, dude, I take my glasses off.
We will carry you to,
Both of these.
Technically does.
yeah.
This is a kid's game. Children's game.
You will get a plus 12 in your vault, and you will like it.
This is a 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was supposed to go on 2 and I don't know why it didn't.
Heard it here first. Kars hates Kirasan.
No, like the... I use mouse overcasting on raid train.
I'm stuck in the flower that...
Are you good?
What?
I got stuck in the flower. The goblins are so tiny.
Oops.
That's hilarious.
On my life.
Yeah.
I still remember when they removed the water from the Black Morass dungeon because gnomes and goblins were literally swimming and drowning in that dungeon when no one else was.
Is it black or ass? I thought I hated that fucking dungeon.
It could have been better if it didn't do that shitty fucking wave thing and it was like 45 to 60 seconds between waves. And so a large majority of the dungeon is just doing fuck all.
Any dungeon that makes you
Well,
wait for no reason is a shit dungeon.
They have brought so many.
Something old WoW was better narratively. Insert salty sea dog from Silverpine Forest. Dialogue equals I may or may not have pissed myself. It's always funny when people are like trying to, like, they're very clearly classic Andes and they only ever play classic, and they're trying to disparage the current like expansion set of World of Warcraft by going, they've Disney-fied it, and it's like, man, like, I don't think you understand what that entails or implies, because it is not that.
Yeah.
Looks at undead player models. Yes, very Disney. His tongue is falling out. Yes.
Man, I sure wish I could.
Like in that children's show, Moana. Yeah, very cool.
Like, I can understand the idea that people are not super pleased with, like, the narrative of, like, World of Warcraft or, like, the storytelling, because admittedly, World of Warcraft, though, has never had, like, good storytelling in the video game. It's always been in the books. Like, if you want actual good exposition, you read the books. But asking a World of Warcraft player to read is, like, a cardinal sin.
It's like that scene from Boondocks.
I guess I'm a weirdo then, because I have all the books.
Are they any
I
good?
have, Wolfheart and
I enjoyed all of them.
I thought you were gonna follow up with, I've never read them.
That would have been hilarious. But, no. Oh, what I didn't really care for was the one leading up to WoD. Oh, gummy, I saved that.
anything that targets her is just gonna fucking blow her shit smooth off.
Schmoove off.
Schmoove off.
I'm sorry, Chess, let me res you. We don't need this B-res. I don't know if you guys remember it, but fucking what is that? White Claw, that's what it was. White Claw apparently released their own vodka brand, and they had Flava Flav advertise it. And he would take a drink from the fucking entire bottle and go shmoo. And that was the commercial.
I dressed up as Flava Flav for Halloween one year.
Oh no.
Nobody knew who I was. Just this little fat white kid.
Oops.
Dressed up as Flava
Flav. When I was a little kid, I was like in elementary school around 3rd or 4th grade, maybe 3 to 5. And I was really into ninjas. I dressed up in the same ninja costume like 3 or 4 years in a row. It was my favorite.
Kinda gave up on Halloween after nobody knew who I was as Flavor Flav, and then I just wore my Kool-Aid Man t-shirt and said I was the Kool-Aid Man.
That's pretty fair. There was... You'll probably get a kick out of this one, Squibbo. There was a kid named... well, I can't say his real name, but we're gonna call him Bob, and he had transferred from whatever school he used to be in to our school in 5th grade, and he was in a wheelchair, which was weird for our small town because he was the only kid in a wheelchair.
You didn't think kids could have disabilities in your small town?
No, I was like...
Y'all just staring at him like a little toddler?
No, I was like 7, and I was like, this guy's got a chair with wheels that's sick as fuck. And then, like, the story was that he had, like, his pelvis was fused together, which prevented him from properly, like, moving his legs. And then his ass would go home and ride bikes around town.
What the hell? Well, I guess it's because he's sitting, right?
I have no clue. But he would go home and he would ride his bike around town. And then magically in, like, 6th grade in middle school, he didn't need to fucking sit in the wheelchair.
I don't know, maybe his parents were trying to scam a system or something.
I have no clue. I went over to that kid's house for a fucking sleepover once, and we played like a Terminator game, like for 8 hours, and he ate an entire box of Oreo Cakesters on his own.
I would do that this instant.
I went to school with some characters. So back in the fucking welding class that I took, we had an assignment to do something called a butt weld, which is where you have to weld 2 pieces of metal together. It's the most simple weld you can do, and it takes like 5, maybe 10 minutes if you were paying attention in class and like you were okay at welding, even like a moderate amount. Well, this jackass, by the way, the same kid who was in the wheelchair in elementary school, he took like a 7-inch length of steel and he put it in a vice grip and just worked it back and forth for 40 minutes until it broke in half. And then he went and put a really shitty weld bead on one side of it and turned it in and got a pin.
That's one way to do that, I guess.
It's like, why would you spend 40 minutes to do this 5 minutes worth of work when you could have just done 5 minutes worth of work?
Sometimes brain don't work good.
There was another kid that I went to high school with that was just being really annoying on the general, and we were in history class, and our history class was led by a teacher that was pretty sick, like the good kind of sick, and he was really chill, he was really cool, and normally he wouldn't allow you to have drinks or food in his class, and this kid specifically chose to have a Pepsi, but it was actually his spitter for his fucking chewing tobacco that he was nonchalantly spitting into in the front row of the class, and the teacher was like letting him do it until he was being stupid, and he was like, I don't think that is Pepsi in that bottle. And then he went up and threw away the Pepsi bottle but didn't take the dip out, And so he was sitting there marinating for like another 40 minutes. Until he ended up spitting it all over the front of his desk because he had been holding on to dip spit for 40 minutes.
I heard a story on a podcast. This guy went to a party and went to go pick up his drink that he had put down.
Oh
He
no.
accidentally picked up a can and it was just filled with someone else's dip spit.
Oh.
And he took a nice big sip.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've only tried chewing tobacco like one time and I just did not like it. It was like and it wasn't a matter of, like I got, I think it was called beech nut or whatever. It tasted like raisins. It was fine. But the problem that I had with it was the act of having to maintain like the fucking actual wad of tobacco in my lip and then spit every 45 seconds. It just was an unpleasant experience.
Yeah. Now you can just do Zins. They come in fun little packets.
No, why would I do Zins when I could do like the Rebels and I could have like a wild berry flavor?
Well, I think it's all just like overloaded with nicotine and like enough to just make you want to fucking throw up immediately.
That's enough to put a horse down.
Enough to make a horse blow his guts out.
I used to smoke cigars like every now and again, and my fatal flaw was I would spend like $6 on a cigar, and I was like, well, I need to smoke it because otherwise it's a waste. And then I would continue to smoke an entire cigar in like a single sitting. Now, if you're unaware, a singular cigar is like equivalent to the amount of nicotine in one pack of smokes entirely. And I would smoke the whole cigar to the point where like my face would tingle and my hands would start to tingle, and then I would get nauseous. That is nicotine poisoning, by the way.
I'm fairly.
That'll do it. I thought you were gonna say you're 20% nicotine.
Well, he is from Alabama. I expect nothing less.
Never had any nicotine.
That's crazy. You've never even had like a puff of one of those little digital pouch things that like give you gacha rewards for taking more puffs?
I've never had. I've never touched nicotine.
Nope.
I got better shit to spend my money on.
Yeah. I never smoked cigarettes, and I've only smoked cigars, and that was like 3 years ago, the last one I had. Because like, I would go just long enough to where I would forget that I actually don't like to smoke cigars. Because I like the smell of them unburned. Like, unburned tobacco smells really good. But then as soon as I start to burn it, it smells really bad. And then I have to go, like, change my clothes. Otherwise, it smells like smoke, and that's gross. And then, like, I would have to go brush my teeth. Otherwise, I would taste ash, like, all fucking day. And at some point I was just like, the allure, all of the allure of smoking cigars is like the idea of it, but not actually doing it.
Yeah, I didn't start smoking until recently, and even then I only like vape occasionally. And it's because my fucking next door neighbors would smoke inside, and so my unit would just smell like cigarettes.
That sucks.
I don't even fucking smoke, and I was like, well, great, now I want a fucking cigarette.
Might as well join them since I can't beat them.
Second-handed asshole.
Yeah, it just absolutely pranked. Like, procked ancestral blood memories of my fucking ancestors. Smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, I've never smoked cigarettes. I've only ever smoked like weed, probably like 9 total times. I was never a prolific user. And I don't really drink. I'm like pretty much straight edge, mostly because like all of the instances of me being under the influence makes me sleepy. And I don't like to be sleepy primarily because I want to do other things. And I don't want to do other things when I'm sleepy. There was I have done. My mom used to make edibles, like her own edibles, because she got a medical license in Illinois, so she was able to like purchase weed before it was recreationally legal in the state, and she would like make her own cannabis infused butter, and then she would use that to make like baked goods. One evening, she had made some peanut butter cookies, and they were really good. Like, so good, in fact, that I completely forgot that they were edibles. And I went downstairs to get a second one, and in the middle of eating the second one, I got hit all at once by the first one. And then the second one hit, because I finished it. And man, I woke up like 12 hours later, and I was still zonked.
I had a buddy, he was renting out a room at my dad's place, and I went to hang out with him, and he had one of his buddies over. His buddy brought dabs, and I had never done a dab before, and so I took a giant fucking hit, was immediately fucked out of my mind.
Yeah.
And then I went downstairs to throw up, and then I woke up on the couch 12 hours later.
I would get really upset with my friends because we would play D&D, and their solution to playing D&D and having a good time was to take, like, we would order pizza or we would like have a barbecue or some shit while we were playing D&D, which is fine, that's cool. But the biggest problem is that they would rip like 2 of the fattest dabs they've ever taken before the session started, and so nothing would get fucking done.
Yeah, I can't play D&D. It's so fucking boring.
Like, there was one point in time where I was DMing for them and I was like, you guys are in town, do you want to go shopping? And they're like, yeah. And then they went into the shopping list to see like what the merchants had, and so I just literally gave them a list of everything that the merchant had as like a general store. They saw a pipeweed, and then the next 45 minutes were gone. Because they couldn't stop making jokes about pipeweed, and it's like, man.
I would play Divinity 2.
I died.
One of them would smoke a lot of weed, and then play, and he would make the most fuck-ass convoluted builds you could even think of. Like, he had one build where he was just like, I'm a witch, and he would like fucking brew his own potions in combat and then throw them. And, you know, like, in practice, really fucking lame, but like, as an idea, it was really cool. But as an idea, when he's high and is taking 10 minutes every turn in a turn-based action RPG, really fucking lame.
Yeah. I didn't quite understand how to properly DM and like manage different aspects and like difficulty scores for different for like
oh shit, this is happening.
like difficulty scores for different like events, and one of our player characters was a warlock with a really high charisma. Like, I think they had an 18 or 19 in charisma somehow, and like I didn't really understand how to properly do the difficulty portion of all of that, and so I literally just let them coerce everyone to do the stupidest shit.
You have to fucking role play as everybody this guy wants to fuck.
Well, no, he wasn't even doing any of that. Like, there was an instance where he was met with like a giant kobold army under the premise that they were going to invade and destroy this town for a necrolich or some shit like that, and he just convinced all of them to kill themselves. Like, he used prestidigitation to like summon like a lemonade stand, and then he convinced them all to kill themselves. Wow, I got gloves, and I got a weapon.
Oh, nice. Always the greater oath to save
Who got hero?
the rest.
Keystone Hero Season 3, hell yeah, dude.
A little late, but I guess,
mean-
is it not late then?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused on that too.
Technically, no, because I got the achievement, and then it said, would
I think that is the end of the stream for me, guys. Thanks for hanging out.